they climb.
Alright troops, welcome to mission 5. Hope you like seeing Mephistos because they're the bulk of this video. They are slippery to say the least, so you have to heavily play around their tendency to just clip into walls or the ground. On top of the standard snatches and buster to get rid of their cloak, level 3 charge shots are incredibly useful. However, you need to be wary of where they're going to go after you fire the shot. If they clip into the wall and get knocked out of their cloak while they're out of the level, they'll teleport back up and regain the whole thing, leaving you to start over. Thankfully, they don't have too much health and can be dispatched quickly as soon as the cloak is gone, so this first set gets dealt with very easily. As always, Bianco Angelos are easily taken care of with charge shots and busters, and thanks to their spawn positions they don't get much of a chance to group up and work as a team. Straightforward combat. Two Mephistos in the pit are handled in the exact same way as the first fight, except on more annoying terrain where they can go out of bounds more easily. Not really anything new to talk about for these two, the exact same play works. Faust, however, is one of the most threatening enemies in the game, with fast, hard to dodge attacks with massive hitboxes. Unless he decides he's going to float in the air for a minute straight while I put charge shots into him, like here, which is just the oddest thing. I'd say it happened about half of my attempts in this mission, but hey, I'm not complaining. When you knock his cloak off, it's important to kill him immediately because letting him get that thing back is a massive risk. This is where Showdown comes in. The launcher from activating Devil Trigger juggles the main body into it and guarantees you kill him before he can recover. So here's the real decider of this mission. Time to fight about 1000 Mephistos with some frost sprinkled in for good measure. You better be damn good at being fully aware of what's going on around you or you're going to get clobbered. Mephistos have 4 main attacks they like to use, so being able to quickly identify what's going on and adapt is key. Safety comes first in all situations. You're not always going to get a chance to attack the main body when you knock a cloak off, and the fight lasts long enough that at least a couple can activate Devil Trigger, meaning you need to put in a lot of hits to finish these things off. Your own Devil Trigger activation is the biggest asset you've got here. It gives you an absolutely massive burst of invulnerability for the duration of the animation, and in this situation functions as a pretty damn good panic button. This part with the second frost in particular, I have absolutely no idea how I didn't get hit. The invulnerability is really not to be underestimated. I really don't know what it is with this room and crazy fights with tons of flying enemies, but I'm glad to see the back of it. Although it's not mandatory to complete the mission, this last fight with the Frost is required to hit the style points I need for the S rank. There's 3 Frosts, and they're all active at once, but they're scattered throughout the hall so the back 2 take an age to show up. By taking the first guy to this corner, the plan was to hopefully kill them off one at a time before the further away ones could catch up, but I was a little slow and ended up having to fight the last 2 at once. Still, using the corner, it's easy to pile them up and hit them both with your key tools for knocking them down, charge shots and devil trigger activations. A couple of busters and some more attacks finishes them off. The only reason I head into the Bianco Angelo room is to smash stuff for the orb requirement, but I'm pretty sure nothing in this room actually counts towards it. Still, better safe than sorry when I've already made it through the gauntlet, and the fight in here is basically as easy as it's ever going to get in this game. Running around smashing stuff for 3 minutes at the end of the mission isn't exactly a fun time, and stuff like this is my #1 complaint about the rank system in this game. I just want to fight cool enemies, you know? Just let me fight cool enemies, please. I don't want to smash boxes for my whole life. Anyway, that's mission 5. Later, mates.